Lud wita ponownie w Primordii. A wielbicieli gier w stałym stylu postanowiłem nagrać jeszcze jeden odcinek. To działajmy. Wróćmy się do naszej sypialni. I tutaj znajdziemy kryształ.
Here's the crystal. Right under our noses. That is, if we had noses. Crispin, why is your diary still scattered all over the floor? Are you going to keep nagging me until we run out of power, boss? Yes.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropol, city of
Zobaczmy,
glass
co tu mamy.
and light.
Radio.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropol, glass and light. Energy is shared with all robots, given for all and strength.
O,
Weary
można
wanderers,
wyłączyć.
come, join us in Metropol.
I bet I can find a better use for this plug. But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropol. I guess that makes two birds.
Jakiś kabel czy coś takiego. Dobrze. Gramofon. O, zmienimy sobie muzyczkę. Blue
The original
papier.
designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms here! And an awesome set of tractor treads!
I went with a maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms.
Plan.
There's the design. I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
Dobrze. LCD, wyświetlacz, to weźmy. Wyklinimy, co tu mamy.
Boss, is it okay if I sleep in the cradle until we have a new power core?
No.
To jakaś szmata. Spróbujmy ją wziąć. A, niestety uciekła nam.
Wow, first the power core and now a rag. This is not your day.
Nie wiem, czy to dobrze. Będziemy musieli pewnie będziemy musieli ją odnaleźć.
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
Nie ma energii. Co tu mam? Interfejs.
The only way I can use this is by plugging something in.
Możemy coś podłączyć. No to spróbujmy.
The cable's far too long to be useful.
Nie, tak, nie, a tak
The cable's far too long to be useful.
też nie.
How would that even...
A tak.
Let's cut a little cable off.
Aha. Tu mamy kawałek kabla, to się dało połączyć. Teraz
Futile.
Nie, tak, nie, a może z
Are you really
kryształem,
trying to
tak.
build us an energy sensor from a bunch of garbage? Crispin, I built you from a bunch of garbage. From spare parts, boss. Spare parts.
A
How would
tak,
that even work?
nie. A spróbujmy tu
It
przyłączyć.
needs a
Teraz
plug.
coś brakuje, coś brakuje. Coś brakuje, a tak
I doubt that will have any effect.
też nie. A co tu mamy? Flag brakuje. O,
Well, just goes to show.
właśnie.
Garbage in, greatness out.
Teraz powinno się udać podłączyć. Tak. I mamy tu takie cyferki, które radzę spisać. Możemy przesunąć. Czy jeszcze można nacisnąć? Nie, raczej nie. Dobrze. Kabel możemy zabrać, no to zabierzmy.
Now we just need to check out these coordinates.
But didn't you just tell me we don't have enough power to go walking all over the dunes?
No, I said we couldn't walk to Metropol. Anyway, most of these are close by.
But what if it's picking up, oh, I don't know, a radioactive rust monster?
A what?
Or a giant cannibal robot?
There's no such thing.
Or an unexploded bomb?
I highly doubt that.
Or a giant lightning storm?
Okay, you're right. We need to know what's out there before we take off. It's just a matter of figuring out how.
Why is nothing easy?
I can think of one reason.
Dobrze, idziemy. Idziemy. Włączyliśmy energię, spróbujmy włączyć teleskop. Tak. Musimy wpisać jakieś kody i prawdopodobnie są to właśnie te kody, które znaleźliśmy. Ja postaram się, może uda mi się właściwe.
Boss? That looks like a giant cannibal robot to me.
It looks promising is what it looks like.
And with that, poor doomed Horacjo stuck his head into the giant's mouth.
Tak, właściwy. Otworzyło nam się miejsce na mapie. Teraz, no może ten. No, nie pamiętam. Będzie może dobry.
It's pitch black.
Boss, that's because the telescope's pointing straight down to the deck.
Oh.
Ten był zły. To może inny. Może ten.
Strange. There's some kind of odd device surrounded by glass. Whatever that machine is, it must be throwing off some kind of energy.
Why do I not like the sound of this?
Okej. Muszę wam powiedzieć, że jak klikałem tak bezładnie, jak jeszcze nie miałem tych kodów, to znalazłem jeszcze jeden, ale nie będę go teraz używał, może będzie jakaś podpowiedź, albo była, a ja nie zauważyłem, nie wiem. W każdym razie możemy już użyć mapy, ale zanim to zrobimy, spróbujmy odnaleźć tą szmatkę, którą gdzieś zgubiliśmy. To trzeba zrobić tam, chyba. O, tutaj jak się właśnie jest, widzicie?
Hopefully, finding the power core will be just as easy.
I doubt it.
To wracamy. Myślę, że ta szmatka jest idealna do zastosowania w tym miejscu.
That was a perfectly good rag.
Good for what?
You could have buffed me till I shined, boss. At least then, when they found my powerless chassis lying in the dunes, they'd say, wow, look at that gorgeous piece of machinery.
I think I'd rather have some grease.
Mamy? Tak. Brudną szmatkę mamy. To teraz może się udajmy gdzieś. Może tu.
I can't see anything to do with it.
Obsidian Lake, to trzeba pewnie zapamiętać, bo się pewnie przyda. Zobaczmy tego
Welcome,
gościa.
wanderer of the wide wastes, lost one, pilgrim. Welcome once more to the shrine to man, our lord and builder. I am ever faithful Leobild, steward of the shrine, preacher of the humanist creed, and I am once more at thy service.
Jak widzę, musimy
Once more,
pogadać.
I don't remember ever meeting you. I'm Horacjo Nobuild, version 5.
Ah, 5 is a righteous number, holy before man, for 5 were the primordial stewards. built by men to safeguard the last lost city of Metropol. But I met thy first version and thy third. Thou camest in thy infancy in wrath confusion, denouncing the shrine as a weapon once turned against thee. Later, thou returnest, penitent, and I taught thee the mysteries of humanism. Yet, though memory be fleeting, faith endureth.
Dobrze, pojedziemy dalej pierwszą.
That thing, O defile not thy tongue, wanderer. Yon shrine is a relic of the Primordium, ancient and glorious. Imbued with man's power, it changed the very sand to crystal.
Did he just say power?
Yes, yes he did.
A co dalej?
I'm looking for a power source, and I detected one here. Can you help? This is a matter of life and death.
Power is not mine to bestow, wanderer. It is the gift of man, yea, the very spark of life in our iron shells. Who am I to usurp that sacred power?
I'm not sure I was clear.
Nay, thou wert clear, wanderer, but thy question leads only to darkness. Ask another.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws that shoot lasers. Have you seen it? It stole something of mine.
Indeed, the very thing passed this way scarce hours ago. With a gentle hand I bestowed a gift upon the heathen, a relic from yon shrine. So tamed it hied hence unto the waste.
Really? Where did it go?
I followed the thing for many miles, exhorting it to follow the path of righteousness. But I fear it was unready for enlightenment, for it struck me down with a beam of energy.
That sounds familiar.
Do you know where it was heading?
Indeed, wanderer. Its way was clear. It sought to return to the den of iniquity that once in mine own youth I fled.
And where is that?
Set thy path in the 73rd degree, and thou shalt find it. Thy destination is a dome arising from the waste. Go, but keep with thee the word of man, lest wickedness lead thee astray.
Udało nam się jeszcze jeden punkt odcyfrować
I am also a
na mapie.
humanist.
So I taught thee,
Muszę
wanderer.
odnaleźć.
If thou hast kept the faith, then unto this shrine thou mayest pay devotion. But this is the relic for the adept, not the neophyte, wanderer. And I must know that thou hast not fallen into darkness and heresy. Answer me these questions three, that I may know thou art faithful still. Why are we here?
A może tu?
Because man created us.
Indeed. What is man?
Nie wiem.
A perfect machine.
Thou answerest simply, but the simplest answer may be the truest, and here thou speakest truly. With what duty did man charge us?
To maintain the world.
Yea, brother, for it is written that man said unto the machines, keep this world, tend it, and make it flourish. That, then, is our first and foremost charge. So thou hast studied the catechism. I shall question thee on that matter no more. But tell me, wanderer, dost thou know thyself? Who art thou?
Horacjo Nobilt, version 5.
Nay, wanderer, but thou art not. Though thou callest the sun the moon, yet still it is the sun. Horacjo is the name thou wearest, but is not thee. Know thyself, then return.
Skończyliśmy rozmowę.
Nay, wanderer, thou art not worthy of this shrine.
I see.
Tam wejść nie możemy.
Nothing worth salvaging.
What about that big glass bowl?
Yeah, I could slap some duct tape on it and wear it over my head. I don't think so.
Znaczy musimy zmienić lokalizację. Tu zobaczmy co jest.
Whoa, look at all this wrecked stuff. Do you think Big Ugly did all this?
No, whatever happened here happened a long time ago.
Co tu mamy?
It's some kind of broken down android. We might be able to learn something from such a primitive robot design.
Like how to build a power core?
Very funny. There's a radio transmitter in here.
Radiotransmitter chyba dostaliśmy, czy coś takiego. A to zamknijmy. Rzućmy okiem na to działo.
Ah, there's a basic targeting CPU in here, and it's still intact.
Let's just hope there aren't any incoming space invaders or missiles that the gun was supposed to take care of. Hey, boss, can I have that big gun for an arm?
Spare me your fantasies, Crispin.
No dobrze, to już chyba wszystko tutaj. No to... Pójdźmy teraz do robota.
Man's creation.
That is one big robot.
Then it must have a big power core.
I'm pretty sure he wants to eat me, boss.
Robots don't eat, Crispin.
Look how he's staring at me.
It's not staring at anything.
No, not yet anyway.
Well, we have to find a way to get at its power core. Let's look around.
Coś mu tam z nosa wypada.
Anyone home?
Dobrze, tu się nie da nic
It's
zrobić.
corroded, but I can't break into it with my bare hands.
Coś pewnie z tym nosem trzeba zrobić. Zobaczmy, co można tu zrobić tutaj.
Boss, are you really gonna cut that finger off?
Just the tip,
Why?
to see if we can get at power cables to tap into.
You sure you're not just torturing the poor guy?
No, but to tell you the truth, for some reason I don't like the look of him.
That's what I've been saying all along, boss.
Just let me concentrate. Bugs and glitches. There are no power lines running through here at all. All that for a
Dostaliśmy
rusty
palec.
fingertip.
Can it generate power?
No.
Just checking.
Dostaliśmy palec. Zajrzyjmy tu. Do tego nosa.
Crispin, help me take a look at these vents.
Trzeba mu jakoś pomóc. Zobaczymy, czy może latarka mu będzie się przyda.
I think I see a giant brain?
Can you reach it?
No, the duct gets too narrow.
No nie. Tu z powrotem.
I can't.
I bet if the giant robot opened his mouth, he'd try to eat us. Still, I kind of want to make him open his mouth. Just to see him try to catch me. I may not be big, but I'm fast.
Are you through?
Yes, sir.
No jeszcze raz tam zajrzyj. I tutaj się dowiedziałem, że przedmioty, jak sobie podłogę wnoszę, możemy,
There's no way I can reach that.
ale możemy podawać je spinowi.
Crispin, try shoving this into that vent.
There's something ironic about that. Ironic and disturbing.
No jedną dziurkę może odsłuchaliśmy, a druga to jedyna, która by pasowała, to ta szmatka. Zobaczmy.
There's no way I can reach that.
No właśnie, trzeba podać
Could you
Crispinowi.
try pushing this rag into the vent?
Seriously?
Yes.
So much for getting buffed. There, it's clogged. I hope you're happy.
No, udało się.
Well, boss, you did it again.
In we go.
We?
Oh, by the hand of man, come on.
I'm telling you, boss, that thing wants to eat me.
Crispin.
Fine, but you go first.
To wchodzimy do robota. Big robota.
Hello, unidentified robot. We were two parts of the grid.
The great what?
That data is lost.
Well, I am Horacjo no build, version 5.
Now we are alpha and beta. More or less.
Boss, I'm pretty sure these guys took one EMP blast too many along the line.
Tu czeka nas dłuższa rozmowa z tymi robotami małymi. Więc ja już zakończę na razie. Albo i w ogóle zobaczymy. Natomiast chciałem wam jeszcze pokazać tutaj opcje. Mamy tutaj nasze zdobycze, czyli trofea, czy jak to tam kto woli. A tu mamy co ciekawego, łączenie komentarzy twórców.
Hi, this is Dave Gilbert, the head CEO, whatever, of Wadjedi Games. You have activated commentary mode for Primordia. Those of you who have played our previous games know the drill by now. There'll be B and C icons scattered throughout your screen as you play. B for bloopers, C for commentary, and you'll also be interrupted like this while you play to get some extra information about a particular point that you're playing at. We're doing things a little bit differently this time, as you will not just be hearing from me, you'll also be hearing from the programmer, the artist, the composer, and the writer. So everyone's going to chime in, there'll be a lot to talk about, so let's get started.
Hey, I'm Mark Yohalam, and I did the story, puzzles, and dialogue for Primordia. I've worked on a lot of games in the past, but Primordia was the first adventure game I've ever finished. It's also the first game where I really had complete creative freedom. As we go along, I'll have a lot to say about design choices that we made in the course of building Primordia, but right now I just want to introduce myself. The first adventure game I ever played was Loom, and it completely hooked me. Some of my other favorites are Monkey Island 2, Grim Fandango, the Broken Sword series, and a fairly obscure game called Dragon Sphere. I also really like the Quest for Glory series, but that's more of a role-playing game hybrid. I guess I could claim to be a professional computer game writer, but the truth is, I'm a lawyer. Computer games are just something that I work on in my free time, and I really don't have that much of it these days between work, a wife, 2 kids, and a mortgage. Anyway, enough about me. Start playing the game, and as we go along, we can talk more.
Hello,
Dobrze, dajmy
I'm
spokój.
James Panos, and I'm the programmer in Primordia, and I
Hey, this is Victor Flug from Wormwood Street.
W każdym razie, jak widzicie, te komentarze są dostępne
I can't believe you convinced me to stand
w
inside a
każdej
giant robot's
scenie.
mouth.
Ja teraz zapiszę grę. Tak. Teraz wam pokażę jeszcze, jak chcecie zobaczyć, na przykład my się przeniesiemy tutaj i będziemy mieli inne komentarze. Także do każdej sceny mamy jakieś tam komentarze. No i to właściwie wszystko chciałem wam pokazać w tym odcinku. Na razie. Cześć.